What's happening, people? So I don't really tend to do this anymore, but I just felt moved to do it. And I'm going to do the, I want to do a reading, past, present, and future for the different signs. So we're going to see, Aries, this is going to be your read, what it is that you could potentially be going through. And let's see what the overall theme is of your reading. And we have, who do you love? Let's see what this is about, because I have a feeling, who do you love, girl? I'm in love with you. Are you for sure? Sure as the sky is blue. So this is looking at, you're torn between two lovers, feeling like a fool. You're confused about the decision that you need to make. There's some confusion about who you want to be with. This could be for you. It could be not. But let's just see. So let's get something when it comes to past. And we'll see what we get as far as current energy, what you could be dealing with. And we'll see the future energy that you could be going into. I don't even know why I'm doing this, because generally it feels like it's a bit of a hit or miss when it comes to doing signs, zodiac signs for people, in regards to them watching the videos. So I started to kind of steer clear of doing these zodiac readings. But nonetheless, we will see what it do. And if it resonates for you, cool beans, then it does. And I would just say, like, share, subscribe to the channel. All right. And then we will clarify. And I don't want these to be very long readings either. Which is the other thing. And I did, I cleansed the energy in here, y'all. Okay, so let's just see now what we have. So for the past energy, and this is again feeling like you're torn between two individuals. We have the Ace of Swords, we have the Ace of Cups, and we have the Ten of Cups. So this really feels like a situation in the past that you needed to gain some kind of clarification on when it comes to dealing with your home life. So I don't know if there is someone that wants to have a family with you. Maybe you have a child with somebody. There's definitely a lot of love here, because there is someone that you feel like you have a sense of completeness and wholeness with, or at least this was the case in the past, okay? And I think that the conversation that you were having was very concise and clear, and it was very truthful. I think you were very honest with what you were doing, who you were loving, who you were dealing with, how things were, how things were. So let's see if we can get any more clarification with this as far as the past, what we were dealing with. Okay. We have the Page of Swords. So this might have been like in the very beginning. You may have been showing someone a whole lot of interest, seeking them out, really putting a lot into it. We have the Ten of Pentacles along with the Ten of Cups. So I think that you literally were like all in. It was somebody that potentially your family liked, or you even felt that you could invest in and have a family with. But at some point, we have a lot of tens here. we have the Ten of Wands. At some point, I think that it started to feel like you were carrying most of the burden and most of the responsibility of the relationship, and that may have began to become a little burdensome to you. Okay, so we've got that. So that was all for the past energy. So currently, we have the Ace of Wands, we have the Eight of Wands, and we have the King of Pentacles, and that is in reverse. So this now kind of feels like there again could be this child involved or children, but there's this energy of wanting something new, and there could be a lot of traveling involved, so you could be going back and forth in between two people. You could be looking for messages to come into a situation where you want to feel a sense of stability, but with the King of Pentacles in reverse, it may feel like you may be overgiving and not really having things balanced the way that you would like, and maybe wanting to get messages of things changing in some kind of way, feeling like you're overgiving to a situation where it may not be giving back to you the way that you have given. Okay, so let's see. We got the Four of Pentacles. We have the Three of Wands. Yeah. And we have the Empress along with the Five of Swords. Is that right? Yeah. So, currently, this kind of looks like where there could be this new spark of a relationship. You could be kind of holding back a bit, not really fully feeling willing to give into it. And with the Eight of Wands, this kind of feels as though you're waiting for messages to, come through, for there to be some kind of conversation about what's going on. And with the King of Pentacles here in reverse, again, there's this sense of instability where there possibly could be this child involved or a new pregnancy with the Empress there. Something that is happening in a lot of what's the word that I want to use? Conflict. There's a lot of conflict around. So this, because we're also dealing with who do you love, this could be something where if things did not feel like they were going right and you felt like there was a bit of a burden coming that you were being responsible for when it comes to the past and dealing with the relationship, you may have stepped out and started to see someone else, which is where this goes, but part of you was potentially holding back because you really did not know, where things were going. And so I don't know if that kind of messed things up on the other end. But there is this theme or this thing of waiting to hear from someone, because I don't know if the other person, somebody may have evaded you. There's a lot of conflict going on where you once felt a sense of stability, now you don't. And someone could be in the midst of a pregnancy and there's a lot of conflict that is going on here, and you're just kind of taking an attitude where there's mental conflict going on. You're trying to figure out what the hell is going on, like what is the next move that I should be making. So future energy that we are going into, again, the Empress. The Empress is all about that pregnancy. There could be a pregnancy here, I don't know. And then we have a match because we have the Emperor, but he is in reverse, so he is very unstable at this time and very controlling, trying to control a situation. And then the Page of Pentacles, the page, again, this is news of something new coming into play here. So again, this is future energy. There's definitely somebody here that is pregnant, and someone is trying to figure out what the hell am I going to do. And with this whole thing of the messages waiting, I think that may be why the Emperor is feeling the way that he does, because this is right over top, waiting for some messages. Could be doing some traveling back and forth, or possibly waiting to travel to see what's going on. But the Emperor is out of balance here. And where there was this possible hot, steamy love, now it's like we're holding back because we're not sure about what we did. But we've got the Empress right underneath. And over with the King of Pentacles, where you once felt stable, now he's in reverse. And we got some conflict here because we have the Empress here, and you see she's holding her belly. And we've got the Empress that came up a few times, or a couple times, going into the future energy. So let's see now what is going on with this. Yeah, this is also showing somebody that is giving to two different situations with the Six of Wands here. And you see we have one person here and one person over here. Okay, so someone is definitely giving to two different situations. Okay, so we have the World card here. So it feels like there is a situation that is changing, and then we have also the Nine of Pentacles. So there's someone here that may be thinking of just ending a cycle altogether and just being by themselves. And that could be the reason why the Emperor is in reverse, just feeling out of balance, not feeling like they have any kind of control over the situation. And I don't know who it is. If this fits for you, it fits for you. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But take only what resonates. And again, if you've made it this far, I would ask that you would like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you want to enjoy this. If you are enjoying this content, we have the Five of Wands over the Page of Pentacles. So there definitely is a feeling of competition when it comes to, you know, having this new start. Who are you going to choose? What is it that you're going to do? And who are you going to invest in? Who are you going to invest in? So let's see if we can get advice here. We have the Tower. I think that things are going to end up revealing themselves in a very, very unexpected way if you don't take a stand and just put yourself out there, make a decision. A decision may end up being made for you, whether you want it or not. And this man is really catching him off guard because his ass is butt naked and he just got blown out of this tower. So this also is a way to have a fresh, clean start, if that is something that you are looking for, so that you don't feel like you are caught in between a situation that you don't want, which kind of, you know, again, initially felt good, like everything that you wanted, but then began to feel a little burdensome, carrying the weight of everything. And that's just, you know, not good. So I don't know who this may have fit for, but this is the Aries read. I'm trying not to do it too long, so I want to keep it under 15 minutes. So again, if this is for you and it fits for you, Aries, please leave a comment below and let me know how this fit in for you, or if it didn't fit, I don't know. And we can say that this can be for Sun, Moon, or Rising. If you have any of those Aries placements, I would say for your Sun, your Moon, or your Rising, that this may be the read for you. I am Ivy. I rarely do these zodiac readings, but I felt moved to today. So if you enjoyed it and you like these type of readings, care to see more, let me know. Because I only like doing these readings if I know that people are going to watch them, and I'm really not sure if anybody is interested in them. So thank you guys for coming to my channel and watching this video. I'm Ivy. You're at Ivy Vibes. Until the next time, y'all be well.